Here, I'll start
Yeah.
with something negative that I had.
I'll start with something negative then, too. I have a negative as well.
Uh-oh. You too?
That man didn't fry any
Didn't
sausage.
fry any sausage and eggs, man.
Man, I was so upset.
Yep.
What did you just say? It's rare air.
Rarefied air, man.
The time is here, but there's no time to stop and stare. We bring a tidal wave of justice and clarity to comic adaptations everywhere.
All right, what's going on, Legionnaires? Welcome to another episode of Legion of Comic Correction, where we talk all things video games.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're
diving back in. We got. That's right. I'll put it in.
I was
seriously
I'm missing some noise, and it's
we
like that was so quiet.
So quiet. It was like it's like dead space. But maybe next time I'll put the soundboard up here. And
You
I can
should
go over
yeah,
here
yeah,
and click
yeah,
it.
there you
So
go.
you reach
There
from here.
you go.
Oh man, guys, we're going into more video game stuff because this year there's quite a bit of video game movies. We've got the one we're talking about tonight, Super Mario Galaxy.
We're meeting a heyday.
We are
in video game movies.
Yeah, content in general. I mean, it's so.
Yeah.
We've got that. We got Super Mario Galaxy, which we'll be talking about today.
Tonight.
And then we've got Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter coming out later on in the year.
And they all look good.
They all look good.
Like Mortal Kombat, we actually are going to get the tournament this time.
Thank goodness.
Which is awesome. And we're focusing on Johnny Cage being like the main character.
Carl Urban, man.
Carl Urban.
Woo!
Oh
Love
my
that guy.
gosh, dude.
Yeah.
And
fresh off The Boys.
did you see that they were like one person interviewed him, and I don't want to go too far down this, but they were like, "Man, you're just collecting IP like the Infinity Gauntlet."
He's the next Pedro Pascal.
He's got the gems, the stones of every IP.
He just needs Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because that's like...
No, he did Star Trek.
Right.
Yep, he hasn't done Star Wars.
He's Dr. McCoy.
Yeah.
He's done Lord of the Rings.
He's done
He's done Mortal Kombat.
He was in Marvel.
And he's in Thor 3.
Yeah.
And he just needs DC and Star Wars.
Yeah, The Boys is technically DC.
It's a Vertigo? Is it a Vertigo?
Yeah, he's
a
Butcher.
Vertigo. Well, I know he's in The Boys. I didn't remember that The Boys was Vertigo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just need Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just get him in a Star. Disney, he's good. He was a great part of Thor 3.
It was
get him in there.
He was that hilarious bit part. That was so good.
Look at all my stuff. So good. Well, we're not talking about that today because it hasn't come out yet.
No.
But we will talk about it when it does come out.
We'll get there. We'll get around to it.
Yeah, we're talking about Mario Galaxy today. So if you haven't seen it, stop this episode, go watch it in theaters, come on back,
go over there
and then watch
thing.
it.
Go and do it.
But we're going to talk about it. Before we do, if you guys are new here and you like podcasts about comic books and video games, yes, welcome.
You found the right place.
Like and subscribe. Hit that bell.
Yep.
Down below, we've got links to our website, legionofcc.com, where you can buy some sweet merch that goes to make the podcast even better than it is right now.
Sure.
And then we've got a Patreon, too, which gives you lots of exclusive content, behind-the-scenes photos, artwork, things to vote on. And this episode, along with the last couple that we've done, we've got extended versions of it. So if you want an extended version of this episode, our top-tier Patreon, we usually average about 10 to 15 extra minutes.
Some fun stuff in there.
Podcast
fun stuff in there with us talking about ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, riffing. So we riff a lot. And
unfortunately,
but I don't for Patreon.
Unfortunately, we're past tax season. So they can't do our taxes. Shout out to tax guy 6467.
That's right.
Who was able to do our taxes for us.
Got me a return this year.
Appreciate it. Did we?
Got me a return this year.
What did we get?
Like $300.
$300.
Hey man, that's $300 more than I would have gotten if I had done it myself.
We're going to Comic-Con.
Ooh. I think I used it to buy food for my family.
That's a waste.
Pay my mortgage and stuff. I mean, stupid. Fair. I should just put everything I get from taxes and just put aside for Comic-Con. That's fair. Yeah. We still need to do that. Maybe year 10. We're going to year 6 of the podcast. Maybe year 10 we aim for Comic-Con. Or maybe 8. because I want to go sooner.
It's like 10
We're getting
is
old.
too far.
It's far away. It's 4 years.
We need to set more manageable goals for ourselves.
That's true.
I don't mean manageable in like we can't do it. I mean
Right.
like we can't physically keep our attention that long.
I can't.
So we would forget that goal.
That's true.
We need more goals, steps leading up to the goal.
So next April, if you're
Next
really
April.
good at taxes, hit us up so that we can go to Comic-Con.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna jump right into it today. So we reviewed Super Mario the Brothers the movie, which came out a couple years ago. If you haven't seen that episode, we'll link it in the description down below. And now we got a sequel.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We were perfections on that.
I think we did.
If we didn't give it, then
we should have.
I'm out of my mind.
Yeah, we're retconning it now.
Which is true.
It's
though.
true. Neither of us.
Out of my mind.
Yeah, neither of us are, super stable. That's why we're here.
Truthfully, I don't even know if this podcast is real or me just talking to myself in the basement.
Well, no, I'm here. I just don't. I don't actually air it. None of this goes anywhere.
That would be so good.
It feeds right into the recycling can.
We're not even hooked up to anything.
No.
Nothing. Yeah.
No, it just doesn't. And I send you other people's podcasts.
That's a movie in and of itself.
That's right.
It's
like the Truman
I got my
Show.
podcast I got to get down on.
You're down here with cardboard boxes with our faces drawn on them.
Exactly.
I mean, hey, we've really been doing this for 6 years.
Wow.
We're hitting year 6 in the month of May.
Do we have new stuff coming out?
I hope so.
New drawings and stuff like that.
Yes.
You're the one who. I hope so.
I gotta talk.
Let me talk to my guy.
Let me talk to that guy.
Let me talk to the guy. You're the guy.
I know. Well, no. Partially, part of it's not me because I'm working with Brett.
Okay.
To do some more stuff for the website.
Well, I know it's the website, but I'm talking about you do drawings of us and all that cool stuff and all that fun stuff.
Yes.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
I do. Yeah. There will be one out for
Let me
Mario.
do year 6
For the drawings. Dude, you should at least do one of them. Maybe what you should do is I'll do
one person, and you
of
put
the
it
four,
in
of the four,
and you put it in there, and it's figure out which one's Logan's.
You're not gonna know. He's so good. You should
You have to let me use your device.
No, not happening. You should do Dune, and I'll do Doomsday.
That would be hilarious.
Come out for the month of December.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it. Let's do it.
That's
a great idea.
You can start working on it now.
Right. I will. Dude, my drawings are going to be on paper. Physical paper.
So we'll have to take a picture of them. And
how do you take it from paper to...
You just take a picture with your phone, and then I could actually take a picture of my phone and then put it into the drawing program and just trace over it.
Okay.
To make it
All right, this will be great. You know what?
I'll let you use this one, this old device to trace over your drawing. I'll put it on. I'll get it on the.
I get the kitty device.
I get the one that's been dropped multiple times. Oh my goodness! All right. Well, we have fun stuff coming up. So if you want to see the process of all those things, Patreon's the place to go.
Okay.
Check it out there in the description.
Let's get serious.
All right, yeah, we got to get serious. Because we are experts.
I'm serious.
We're experts.
Exactly.
And we need to...
professionals.
Yeah, we need to...
Professionals.
We have an air of professionalism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's jump into our Carnage Report.
Nice.
I love your shoes.
Thank you.
What are they?
Those are my volleyball shoes, man. So when I started coaching
are they
middle school boys
are they
volleyball.
Batman?
Nope. They're just...
It's a shame.
Did you want to know what I typed into Amazon?
Yellow and black shoes?
Nope. I typed in obnoxious shoes.
Perfect. The other top result, if you type in obnoxious shoes, is our Legion shoes.
But I have those as well.
I know you did.
I already have those.
I know you
I bought
did.
those immediately.
I know you
had
did.
Zero hesitation.
You're like $70? Bye. All right, guys. We're going to jump into our Carnage Report where we talk about how much...
Talking about money. We're talking about money.
We're talking about money.
Exactly.
How much it costs to make the movie, how much the movie has made at this point. It's still in theaters at the time of this recording.
Yep.
And then who's in it, and if there's any source material, which there are quite a few connections.
Oh, there's a lot of.
We're not going to go over all of them, but we will list kind of what.
I'll be transparent. There's no way we could catch all the connections.
No,
there's no way. There's so many.
Right, exactly right. And they're some of the I've gone to websites and I feel like every website that kind of lists out.
We got them all.
Yeah, and
No,
then,
you didn't.
But they have
Shut
a different
up.
one that somebody else doesn't have. It's like there's so much. It's so freaking cool. So anyway, let's go over budget first. So how much do you think this is an animated movie? Mm-hmm. Lots of big names though.
Yes.
How much do you think it costs to make this movie?
So I way undershot before with animated movies because I just didn't think about everything that goes into it. I'm gonna say $180 million.
Okay, 180.
180.
Okay. You're pretty close.
Am I?
You're over,
Okay.
but 110.
Okay.
110. Which
No,
is
that
actually,
wasn't close. That wasn't close. My initial guess was going to be 125,
Oh,
but I
even better.
felt like that was low. I felt like that was low because I way undershot before, so now I've way overshot.
Yeah, well,
I can't get animation, man.
I feel like
I can't get budgets for animation. It throws me so hard.
I feel like 110 is lower than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that is. That is.
Especially
I
considering
would
who's in
not
it.
have expected 110.
And a sequel, and it's run by Nintendo. They put out some good work for only 110.
It's very impressive. They've got to have a great overhead on this thing then too.
The animation, I will say, the first movie looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I think that they stepped it up. The animation, I think, looks even crisper. And
You
like
would
the
know.
textures and like, man. It's
You
just,
would know.
yeah,
I don't see that stuff.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Yeah, talk to the artist.
Glorious.
Well, I'm an artist. I'm an artist as well because I'll be.
you're
putting it
undercover,
out.
though.
I'll be putting it out.
you're just very humble. You're just very humble. That's all it is. All right.
Who's that? Who's that artist who is not known, like, and is really famous?
Oh, Logan
like
Blyler.
Banksy. Banksy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm Banksy. I'm just saying Banksy and I have not been in the same place ever
No.
at the same time.
Yeah, well, that artist was just revealed. Actually, it was
Oh,
on
really?
the news. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but
Me.
it's, I never read the article. So
you
maybe
didn't
it is
even.
you.
I got revealed.
I got
You were
revealed?
like done. I got
it's
revealed.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so funny. All right, $110 million. I believe it. You're a talented dude.
Not in that way.
110.
Not in that way.
That's what he would say.
No.
Trying to hide himself.
He did shred his own painting, so
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Dude.
gotta do it.
Anonymity is precious.
Yes.
$110 million budget. How much do you think it has made? So it April 1st, not an
This
April
is gonna
Fool's
be
Day
really hard.
joke, but it did come out on April 1st.
Only 3 weeks old.
So, yeah, so-
$485 million.
You think it's made 400, and that's what you're saying for worldwide. You're saying the whole one.
Worldwide.
Why? You're way. You want to try again?
Am I way under?
You're way off.
Yeah.
Try again.
I'm way under, aren't I?
Correct.
Yeah. $672 million.
Okay, I'm gonna take that just because it's not close, but it's close enough. Yeah, they're already at 750 million.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're
That's
that's nuts.
that's insane.
They're domestic.
The other one, the first one made a bill.
The first one hit the billion.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one might be. It's gonna come close.
It's going to come close for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what's really cool, man, is it's almost even split. The domestic is 356, and the international is 393. They're right there.
I'm not that surprised by a product for Nintendo. Like
100%.
I'm not that.
I would
when
just
it
think
comes
the international
to-
would be a little bit higher.
Really.
I thought so.
Maybe.
It's still.
I
mean,
could understand that. Yeah.
Domestic opening 131. And that's so good.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good. In an April movie? It's not even a good time to release a movie.
Man, people need to be looking at this and be like, that is the
Right.
blueprint.
What did we do right?
That is the blueprint
Man.
for every comic book movie that we want to turn
Yeah.
into an animated movie. That is
Yeah,
the blueprint.
video game movie.
I'm sorry. Yeah, video game movie that we want to turn
Yeah.
into an animation. Like,
So great.
that's the blueprint.
So great.
That's amazing.
All right. Cast.
It's
All the returners. Right, they're all back. Chris
Phenomenal.
Pratt, Mario, Charlie Day, Luigi, Keegan-Michael Key, Toad, Anya Taylor-Joy.
I don't like her.
Yeah, I thought she was fine as Princess Peach.
She's fine. I don't
Is it
like her
because
as
of
an
Dune?
actress. No.
She was a good Magic in New Mutants.
No, she's annoying to me.
Yeah? That's
Yeah.
fair.
She's
That's fair.
very annoying.
She's very... Jack Black as Bowser. And then we've got
The goat.
the GOAT.
My gosh, Jack Black is on a tear. He went
He
away
is.
for a little bit, and then
He's in
Jumanji
force.
came back. We came back with Jumanji, and since Jumanji, he
Yeah.
has been on a tear.
Yeah. Have you seen the Minecraft movie?
Yes.
We should do that one because
it's wonderful,
and he's amazing.
It's wonderful.
He's just
I mean, that is his like probably him. No. I'm sorry.
Him and Jason Momoa.
So I have to tell you.
Momoa in his
Jack Black
pink
is
jacket?
phenomenal.
Yes,
Jason Momoa.
Oscar worthy.
Steals that movie.
Oscar worthy.
I don't know how Jason Momoa steals a comedy movie.
Yeah. Right.
In
From
terms
Jack Black.
of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
He is the ridiculous one in that movie,
Yeah.
and he's in a movie with Jack Black. How is that possible?
Because they gave him bangs and a pink jacket.
Oh, and also, like, that man came in overweight and does not, like, he came in like he just like off the street. It looked like he had been eating lava chicken.
He probably was
for like for weeks ahead of time.
It's so freaking good.
Did you know that Jack Black did the lava chicken song?
Yes, on the spot,
one single take,
and they
on
didn't
the spot.
They didn't review it. He just came up with it. I love it.
I'm blown away.
His songs,
like he.
Dude, Peaches. That was one thing I was sad about, the fact that he didn't have a
Jack Black
killer
is
song
a
in
national treasure.
He
is a national treasure.
Protect that man.
Yes,
protect the man at all costs. All right, new additions to this movie. We have Rosalina, played by Brie Larson, which I thought she did wonderfully.
She actually,
I
Brie
really
Larson
liked her
trying to redeem herself through this. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe she. Well, she's a huge Mario Galaxy fan.
That's great.
So there's interviews actually that when Mario Galaxy came out, she ended up kicking her current boyfriend out of their house because he was kind of making fun of her or like frustrated that she was playing Galaxy so much, and she couldn't beat the end boss, and he was distracting her, and so she kicked him out of her house.
Good for her.
I love it.
I actually give lots of props, lots of respect, Brie. You haven't dug out of
the Marvels
yet, but you're on a road.
But here's where you're
on a road of redemption.
Yeah, here's where I've graduated from.
Yeah,
the MCU. Not going to ever be good, but as just an actress, I like her again.
Okay,
it's like this is because I liked her in Scott Pilgrim. She's great in Scott Pilgrim.
It's not a bad place to be.
This
not
is really
a bad
good.
place to be.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we're just going to forget that the Marvels movie, and we're going to move on to this.
We'll just forget all of that.
Yes, please.
Captain Marvel,
Singing Planet,
all
forget
of it. No, just all of Captain Marvel.
We disagree about the first movie. That's okay.
That's fine.
All right, Benny Safdie. A hilarious stand-up comic. He was Bowser Jr.
Yeah,
really, really great. I loved his performance. He gave it all. He
gave everything he had.
So funny. We're gonna end with my favorite reveal here, but Wart, the frog, the frog guy that runs the casino.
Yes.
Louis Guzman.
Oh yeah.
Louis Guzman.
Yeah,
man. I
knew the voice, and I couldn't pinpoint it until afterwards. And I was like, "That's phenomenal."
Oh, it's so good.
He's so good.
Oh my goodness. Fox McCloud, who we don't even have to really say spoiler because he's on. They put him out in the posters.
No,
and they
that's
put him out
not a
before
spoiler.
it even came out. Glenn Powell plays Fox McCloud.
Played him well.
Really did.
Played him well. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
I love that.
Man,
I loved it.
And then last but not least, Yoshi, played by Donald Glover, which I think is both the best use of Donald Glover and the most wasted use of Donald Glover at the same time.
It's a fine line to walk.
It is a fine line to walk.
Sir.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
I love it, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah.
So that's the cast, and they're great. They were all. I don't think any of them missed.
Everybody hit.
They all hit.
Yep.
Great. Okay. Source material. It is essentially just the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, video game.
Video game.
It's the storyline is almost identical.
They do pull some stuff from Odyssey.
They do. They do. Some of the like the desert planet is from Odyssey with the maracas, the maraca dudes,
and the upside down
Yep.
pyramid. Yep.
And the prehistoric world with the dinosaur.
Yep.
I was hoping Cappy would show up.
Man.
They're saving that.
Duke was dying for Cappy. He was like, "So we're going to
Cappy.
see Cappy now, right?" And I'm like, "I don't think so, bud. I don't think so." But he was dying. I was dying for Cappy. Had Cappy come out, that would have been top reveal for me.
I'm glad they held off because
I am too.
They're gonna hopefully they'll do another movie.
I am. It was right for them not to.
Yes.
So I'm not upset in that sense. I'm just like, I can't wait for Cappy to come in here.
It's gonna be so good.
It'll be great.
Yeah. So that's that. A few things from Odyssey.
Yep.
The Lunas played a huge part in this, and they were very video game accurate. The Lumas, those little star dudes. Rosalina as their mother and everything. They're just so funny. The one at the end with the
one,
in the prison.
the sadistic one is the best one.
So
That's
funny.
my favorite.
Oh my goodness,
absolute favorite.
So essentially, there's one. I'm gonna give you two like highlights here. One is a possible tease at a future project, and the other is the only real big change that they made in the lore of Galaxy.
Okay.
All right. So the first one, which is the tease of an upcoming.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Well, there's two. I would say there's two.
Yeah. Okay.
Teases.
What do you think they are?
Well, there's the after credit scene.
Yeah. I'm not talking about that one. We'll talk about that one at the end.
And then the other one is Fox McCloud.
Sure. Yes.
And his crew.
Right. Is he going to get back to his universe?
Right.
And we're going to see more adventures of them.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I'm talking about in the Mario world, though. So Fox McCloud don't count because he's in another universe. He got kind of twisted over through the galaxies. He's in a different galaxy.
Yeah.
So Kamek, the magical being, the magical wizard little guy.
Yes. Yeah.
He has a coffee mug near the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
And it has a logo on it that looks like it's the logo of Egad Mug, the scientist from Luigi's Mansion.
Oh.
And Charlie Day has been teasing a Luigi's Mansion movie.
So dope.
And the whole story arc of Luigi saying, like, I'm not the scared one anymore. I'm not the scared. So there's some pretty heavy hints.
That would be great.
That the'd be a Luigi's Mansion spinoff.
That would be great.
Really cool.
Luigi's Mansion is just...
It's one. They are one of my favorite game series in Mario.
So great.
They're just so much fun.
So great.
So that was one. And then the other one...
Oh,
Parallax
setting
my
stuff down. What does Parallax have to do with this?
He was in my way. I didn't want to crush him.
Okay, I was like,
He's going through enough.
Well, no, it's like, and this is how Parallax comes into the Mario universe. It's like, what?
Honestly, I just didn't want to hold my device
This would
anymore.
be the craziest crossover of all time.
How short? So the Lanterns TV show on HBO is Mario's going to show up.
Is their
It's
first
played
thing
by
is,
Chris Pratt in live action.
Yeah.
Oh my, with the mustache and everything.
Yep.
No, so this is the big divergence that they created. Rosalina and Princess Peach being sisters.
Yes.
They are not sisters in the game.
Not sisters. No.
But fun fact, in early development of the game, the Mario Galaxy game story, they teased or they toyed with the idea of making them sisters.
That's interesting.
So they didn't in the end.
That is interesting.
But they did toy with the idea, and so they decided to kind of bring that concept and make it a reality.
I like that.
So
That's
I'm okay
pretty
with
cool.
It. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one change. It's not a huge change.
It's
they
not.
do look like sisters. I mean, they look exactly the same. So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another example, guys, of respecting the source material, and they did a great job.
Well, but the thing about that is, like, so we're respecting the source material so much, and we're not deviating so far that it's not something that was brought up even by developers at some point.
Right.
Like, to go back to that extent is brilliant. Like, because they're able to say, like, listen, yes, this is a change from the actual video game, but it isn't such a change that it wasn't something that developers had toyed with, had thought about. Like, we're going back to that level, and that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, definitely. And it also allows it to be... See, we talked about when Marvel and DC do it well.
Right.
It allows it to be close enough to the source that we respect it, but far enough away that it gives us something exciting to watch. And we don't know what's going to happen. You know, we're not for sure guaranteed that this is the end result.
Yes.
Which is always good.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, review time. All right, review. What do you think? I mean, like, what were some good things, bad things?
That's it. That's where
my.
we're
That's
going.
my.
Yeah, so what do you think?
That's my question.
Normally you got like
talk about it.
27 questions.
I know this one was tough.
Multiple choice, all that stuff.
So here, I'll start.
Yeah.
With something negative that I had, which
I'll start with something negative then too. I have a negative as well.
Not surprised.
No.
But this kind of plays into why my starting question is so vague. I felt like the first movie, laser focused.
Yeah.
Story very focused. Very linear, easy to follow, very exciting. Never let up the gas pedal. Like, never felt like there was a lull. That was one of the things I really appreciate. It felt very similar to the new Turtles movie.
Yeah.
An animated one, where it's like it was just short enough
Yeah.
That it didn't feel like we wasted
Didn't
anything.
drag.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one, I don't feel like it drug. I feel like it wasn't super, like, too long. But I feel like a lot of it felt like just bouncing around, like, snippets of things. And so it's like, I don't even know how to ask a cohesive question, because I just feel like the whole movie, like, yes, we're going to go rescue Rosalina, and yes, then we're going to go come home. But, like, I feel like every jump almost felt jarring, to, like, jump from here to this planet, to this planet, to this planet, to this planet. And they're all, like, little beautiful Easter eggs for the fans. I mean, you look at, like, the websites, and they're like 50 Easter eggs, 25 Easter eggs, 38 Easter eggs. Like, there's so many, which is cool. But I feel like they sacrificed the cohesive and laserness of the story for the sake of some fan service. And that even though it was really fun, as a story, it makes it hard to even, like, think about how do we talk about it. You know what I mean? That was my biggest complaint. Uh-oh. You too? This is gold.
You know how on the British baking show,
Yes. I
you
love
know,
that
the
show.
British Bake Off or
Yeah.
whatever, Paul Hollywood gives a handshake.
Yeah.
You did it, man. You're here.
I made it.
You made it.
I made it.
You've arrived.
Listen,
yeah.
it's because it's been the two of us these last couple of times.
Yeah, we're starting to mind meld.
I was gonna say that mind link is getting
Ooh,
stronger,
it's
man.
strong.
It's getting strong. That's why I feel so weak at home.
I agree with you. When
Yeah.
I sat back and I actually thought about it,
Yeah.
it's a fun movie.
It is really fun.
I don't want to deny or take that away
Really
at all.
fun.
And I don't have a lot of high hopes for movies like this, to
Sure.
be perfectly honest. My bar is
100%.
lower,
Yeah.
truthfully.
Yeah. It's an animated Mario.
It's an animated Mario movie. It's fun, but you're right. The first movie had such a clear storyline
Yeah.
that drove the entire thing forward, and the Easter eggs
Yeah.
built upon it.
Yes,
They
everyone.
made sense
Yeah.
with where we were at. So, like, the revealing, getting Donkey Kong brought in,
Yes.
right, when we go to the land of the Kongs,
Kong Island.
Kong Island,
Yeah.
and we get Diddy Kong gets thrown in there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And we make our cars,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, friggin'
And
Mario Kart
We see
right
we
there.
have to get on Rainbow Road,
Yep,
and
yep.
all this stuff. Like, and then we get a battle scene added to it, so you get this like all those things made sense as we progress with the main storyline.
Yes.
This was chaotic.
Yes.
It was very chaotic.
Yeah.
The whole story was about we're rescuing Rosalina.
Yeah, which is good.
But it wasn't clear at different times how what we were doing was even contributing to that.
Yes.
And
yes.
you're right. I do believe we sacrificed cohesiveness of story for fan service.
Yeah.
And there was just too much of it.
Agreed.
So you got these quick hit snippets of a fan service thing. Now, a bad example of that is Fox McCloud, right?
Yes.
He was built into the story well.
Yep.
We needed a pilot.
Yeah.
We needed to be able to get where we were going. Introducing him was fun. That
Yeah.
was great. That was a good use. That was like the Mario Kart being built in the first movie.
Agreed.
Good use in the storyline.
Yeah.
Bad was like all. I'm trying to even think of like all the extra thrown in stuff because there's too much, and now I'm not even like I'm spacing. So
Yeah. I'm like going to the bee planet
right.
where they had it's like that wasn't really necessary, where
Right.
the castle was dropped, and
Right.
I guess, but like, what did that really do for us?
Right.
Even the casino scene where she fights Wart,
Right.
like what did they really get from that?
That whole casino scene
Because what did she get from
seemed
that?
nothing.
Because they went to they found Fox McCloud by talking to Rob.
Right.
So it's not even like Wart. I mean, I guess Wart did tell them that Bowser Jr. had created that planet.
Right.
So that's the intel they got.
It was so chaotic in that
Yeah.
that casino
fight.
scene.
Yeah.
And we were getting so much. Rob getting
Yeah.
thrown in there. Now, do I love Rob? Do I
Yeah.
think it was hilarious?
His slow turn. Yeah.
But it's so unnecessary.
Yep.
Like, it is just an extra thing instead of like keep the storyline going.
Yeah.
Let's keep cohesive along the line, and let's get more focused with what made the first movie good was Mario was constantly having to have to develop as the hero,
right,
at different stages. He was
Yes.
constantly having to have to prove himself, right?
Right.
So at every place they went, he had a big, like, I don't want to, it's not a montage, because the montage was when he did the
training at the castle.
training at the castle.
Yep.
But there was a big scene
Yeah.
that was at that space. This
Yeah.
didn't feel like that. This
Right.
felt, we're doing a small thing and then moving on, a small thing and then a moving on, and a small thing and then a moving on.
Yeah, like the prehistoric planet where they turned into babies.
Right.
Why did they even
That
turn into
felt-
babies?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I liked that, but like when I saw the teaser where they're babies, I was like,
That's
oh, are
the
they
good
going to bring?
example.
Are they going to bring
Actually,
time travel
that's
into
my
it?
perfect example right
Yeah.
there of
It's
where
like,
it felt unnecessary.
what was the point
so
of them
Fox
being
McCloud,
babies?
great, because it gave you the next step in the story that
Yeah.
you needed,
Yeah.
right? The babies on the prehistoric planet
Yeah, I know.
meant nothing to me.
Like why?
Do I think that there was a time and place, or could be a time and place, to build in Mario babies?
Babies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that would be hilarious and great.
Yeah.
This wasn't it. This
Yeah.
just felt like extra and not
Fan
necessary.
service. Yeah, exactly. Because there is. I mean, there's a whole. Man, I can't. I'll put the video game, like, I can't remember the name of it. We put it on our socials and everything. I just don't remember. But it was there. There's a whole DS game that's about going back and
Mario
forth in time.
babies. Yeah.
And they're because originally the Mario babies was from Yoshi's Island.
Yes.
and
Yep.
that was great. But like then there was actually a game where they involved time travel, where they babies and grown ups and
Yeah.
so it's like I thought maybe they're gonna tie into something like that, but it was just like I guess Bowser Jr. had a gun that makes people babies.
Makes people babies.
And it was just weird. It seemed very unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was all those pieces that made it seem very chaotic,
Yeah.
and actually stepped it down for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
it was not as good as the first movie. And because of that, do I think it was still a fun, good movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do think there are a lot of pieces where they did some of those aspects well.
Agreed.
I really
Agreed.
loved the dynamic between Bowser and Mario.
Yes.
In
Yes.
the beginning of the movie, and then when he actually gets back to his size and is like, "I'm here to do this with you," but
And
then
then
he
his son
immediately
kinda-
was gone.
Yeah.
But then he immediately was gone, and then
Yeah.
he's immediately rescued by his son.
Yep.
All those things happened so fast. None of it was allowed to breathe.
Right.
Like, Bowser then cared more about Mario and Luigi.
And then
Why?
his son needed to. Like, I think there was supposed to be some understanding that Luigi had built a relationship with him,
Right.
but like we really didn't see
We didn't
that.
see any of that.
But we kind of heard about it, and then I get it. Like his son kind of talked him back into being evil, but not really.
But not really.
Because he kind
but
of didn't at the end, but then he became Bone Bowser, and
now I
kind of did, which was pretty sick.
I love Dry Bones.
Dry Bones Bowser is so
I
cool.
love Dry Bones Bowser, but it felt
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah,
It actually felt too fast.
yeah. Well, he's still Dry Bones in the cell, so maybe he'll come back as Dry Bones.
But I don't believe that. I think
Yeah.
they're going to
Are
give
they
him
gonna resurrect
he's
him?
No, he's just going to grow it back. It's going to be something like
Okay.
that
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, you can't really do a whole movie with
You
him
can't.
like that. He
You
just wouldn't
can't.
be as cool.
No.
Yeah.
And so, or maybe the first part of the movie is about him regenerating.
Right,
Like,
right. Getting some kind of magic that brings
whatever.
him back. Yeah.
But, like, that felt cheap to me.
Yeah, agreed. It was cool when it happened. Like the
Yeah.
reveal was neat, and I like that. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. So this is kind of, I mean, it's kind of like we just talked about how fan service was lame for this, or it made it worse. But what was your favorite fan service besides? Don't say Star Fox because it is. Star Fox is the best.
Yeah.
That little montage.
Still an arrow!
Well, that montage where they switch to the 2D animation and they're like,
Yeah.
his universe. Fox is so great. What was your favorite like scene in the movie where it's like, man, that doesn't even matter if it contributed to the story or not, just like where you were super excited to see it be that?
I have it.
Yeah.
I have it, but with a caveat.
Okay, fair.
I have it with a caveat.
Yeah,
Mr. Game & Watch.
I love it.
Mr.
You
Game
should-
& Watch. However, it is made less cool.
Yes.
That man didn't fry any
Didn't
sausage.
fry any sausage and eggs, man.
Man, I was so upset.
Yep,
He
I
needed
agree.
to beat the heck out of him for
With a frying pan.
Like it had to be like a minute. They cut away.
Yeah, he's
and
still
then
doing
they come
it.
back and he's still doing it.
Yeah.
And Bowser gets ticked off and is like, enough. And then
Yeah.
like does his whole thing.
Yeah,
But
like when they catch you on the edge of a Smash Brothers stage, and it's just and Game & Watch is just frying you. Yeah,
frying you
Yep.
with his frying pan, man.
Yep. They
Mr.
went
Game &
safe.
Watch.
They went safe with the
They
hammer.
did.
And it was
They
it
did.
was still cool, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. It could have been cooler.
It could have been cooler. The fact that they didn't do the frying pan
Yeah.
was disappointing. But
That's
Mr.
fair.
Game & Watch.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
one. I like that. For me, it was the back and forth of Peach and Mario going through the Bowser Castle, and you would go to Bowser Jr.'s computer screen, and it was the 2D game like we play on the NES.
Oh, yeah.
And then it cut back, and then it's like you see it in 3D, like, and
Yeah.
all the fireball like levers.
And it's the impossible
It's
mode.
the impossible. Yeah, and you're just like, this is how it felt.
Yep.
When I was
Yep.
like 6 and I was playing this game,
Yep.
that's what I saw, even though it looked like the crap version you saw on his screen.
Right.
Like it felt like all these like
That
all
is a really good one.
And it was so cool. And then it culminates with them on the bridge with the axe.
Yep.
And they cut the drawbridge and drop in the lava. Like that was just, it hit me. Hit me in the feels, man.
It gave you flashbacks.
It did. It was like, man, this is how I felt going through a Bowser Castle level.
Exactly.
Oh man, it was so
Exactly.
cool. Yeah, that was really neat, and that also kind, that was a nice piece of the story.
Yes, it was.
It did kind of culminate in that end fight,
Yeah.
but it was cool. I liked their back and forth 2D, 3D, 2D, 3D.
I feel like they did it to a certain extent where they built up a little bit of the storyline between Bowser Jr. and Bowser.
Yes.
However,
The puppet
it
shows.
didn't. Yeah, the puppet show
The
was
puppet
great.
show is so funny.
The puppet show was
Oh
great.
my goodness! Yeah.
But they didn't. I don't feel like they developed Bowser Jr. enough as a character.
I
It
agree.
didn't feel like where'd he get his paintbrush? Why is his paintbrush
was sick though.
which was awesome?
So cool.
Yes,
But
I agree.
Where does he get that magic paintbrush?
Where does he get the magic paintbrush?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's true.
why is if we think about
He
it,
has
like
everything, man. Magic paintbrush. He has the Bowser flying
Right.
flying machine. He has the baby Ray gun thing.
I mean, so many cool
Yeah.
things, but like, where did all this come from? Bowser didn't even have this.
Right.
Like,
In the first movie, Bowser had access apparently to his entire army.
Right.
And he never used that stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying is
true.
I feel like
Some
there's
holes
we
there.
rushed. We
Yeah.
rushed a number of different things. We shoved too much in.
Yeah.
And although you can get away with fan service being a big part of this movie, it is hard. I will name Galaxy and then Odyssey coming up. There's so much in them.
Yeah. Odyssey's going to be, if they do an Odyssey, it's going to be really tough.
Yeah.
They're just going to, what would do them best is just make up an adventure and involve Cappy.
Yeah.
And just make it their own. Because
Yeah.
if they try and do the vast nature of Odyssey, they're just not going to be able to do it.
So I think they were trying to show how big Galaxy is.
Yes.
And trying to really involve so many different places, so many different people.
Yeah.
But it got too chaotic. It
Yes.
felt like it grew too much. And it felt like it was almost like at one point somebody's like, well, what if we did this? And then what if
Yes.
we did this? And what if
Yes.
we did this? And what if we did this?
Yeah.
And there are times where that is great.
Yes.
But then nobody was sitting there and being like, hey, guys,
Yeah. Pull it back. Where's the story?
we need to rein this into
Yeah.
our story
Yeah.
that we have going forward. We don't just throw everything in.
Correct.
And so I think it got away from them a little bit.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. All right. Before we hit our verdict,
Yeah.
Daisy is the
Reveal.
end scene.
Yeah.
I have no idea where. I mean, hopefully they'll go Odyssey. I'm assuming they'll go towards Odyssey, or maybe what's the one with the Sunshine? Could go Sunshine route with the water hose.
Yeah.
Could go that. I mean, that's backwards
Well,
in the
I think
timeline.
what could be really cool
Yeah.
is if before they do Odyssey,
Yeah.
they start doing some of these branch offs.
Yeah. Right.
Right, like
Luigi's
you said,
Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion, Star Fox.
Yeah.
Like, let's expand the world a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's get
I'd
a
be fine
little
with
bit
that.
further along. Let's involve some more players. Let's go down some roads with some of the other, not Mario specific characters.
They could. I mean, Daisy is the traditional Luigi girlfriend.
Right.
So they could do a Luigi's Mansion and hence her
Right.
just be the damsel, or not the damsel, not in distress. These damsels are powerful.
Right.
The damsel in
But then-
powerfulness.
And then why isn't Mario there? I'm not saying from a perspective of like,
In the games, it's usually because he's captured. Like Mario's captured and Luigi
Right.
has to go get him.
right.
So that could be fine.
Could
you know,
be.
you know? It could
Yeah.
still be a spin-off. Should be
Yeah.
an offshoot. And it could just end with like a Chris Pratt cameo.
The other thing it could be is like
Yeah.
Luigi needs to take a vacation.
And he goes to a planet. He takes one of the galaxy planets.
He's just like, Mario,
Yeah.
I need a break.
There is the newest Luigi's Mansion on the Switch. I
Yeah.
believe starts that way, right?
Yeah.
Where they go
Yeah.
to they think it's a hotel.
Yes.
And it's really, that's true.
That's
and they
kinda
all
what-
go there and they get trapped,
Right.
except for Luigi.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'd be so down with a Charlie Day
So
solo movie.
The obvious thing is going to Odyssey right away.
Sure.
The better thing,
Yeah.
and I think also better for them because it's financially going to be continuing
think
to
so.
rake it in here.
Yeah.
Would be to go down and expand and let some more of this universe breathe.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, bring in
got a
bring in
lot of
Wario,
property.
bring in Waluigi.
Oh my
you
gosh,
know,
that's my
Charlie
if
Day. Charlie Day was asked who he wanted to play Wario, and he said Danny DeVito.
100%.
Be so good. Imagine Charlie
perfect.
Day and Danny DeVito in
Well,
a Mario
like,
movie.
can we be honest? Can we be honest for
Yeah,
a second?
yeah.
If you cast Danny DeVito
Yeah.
as Wario,
Yeah,
he's showing up thinking he's playing Wario.
he'd show up dressed like Wario.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's gonna think it's
He'd
live
grow out the
action,
mustache.
and he's gonna be like, "What do you mean?
Could they just put him in
What do you mean
live action
what
into
do you
the
mean
movie?
what do you mean I talk into this?
Where's
Dressed as Wario.
Where's-
He's dressed as Wario.
Where's my motorcycle?
Yeah,
I'm
like-
ready. I'm ready to fart.
Yeah, it's like I need Wario and Waluigi. I need
Yes.
them.
There was
I actually
rumor that
need
they were
them.
just showing up in this movie.
I
but
need them more than Cappy.
Agreed.
I need them more
Who
than
would
Cappy.
who would you get for Waluigi? I have an idea. It's probably been on the internet, but I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea what's been on the internet for Waluigi.
I don't.
So
I
have
don't know
no
either, but I think this might have been in
clue.
What do you? Who would you put? Waluigi.
You know who actually would be really good?
Yeah.
Would be who we were just talking. I don't know his name. M. Bison.
Oh,
He would be
yeah,
perfect.
he would be pretty good.
He would be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. He has a name I can't pronounce.
Oh,
I've always every time we do an anime
actually,
movie,
I got a good one.
yeah, that's not who I was thinking. But what's
I
your
got a
other
good
one?
one that I think would be real. This would be fun.
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
That'd be
It'd
fun.
Yeah.
That would be a wacky casting.
That would be. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking Jim Carrey.
That'd be great.
I think Jim Carrey and Danny DeVito
Top
playing
tier.
off each other.
Top tier.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they look they could do the live action.
They could do
He's
the
tall-
actually
tall and lanky.
all the reason why I was
Yeah.
saying these things is because I was picturing them
What
as
could
live
they do?
action. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
who's playing?
Just
these
do a
people?
live action Luigi's Mansion. Have
Just a
Charlie
live
Day
action.
play Luigi.
He gets sucked in.
right to another world.
Speaking of live action,
Yeah.
yeah,
It'd be so good.
yep,
Oh
yep.
my word. Yeah.
Great.
Who would you guys put as Waluigi,
Waluigi and nobody.
Wario?
If anybody says anything,
You've
other
got to
than
say Danny DeVito
DeVito.
for Wario, but
Nobody.
Waluigi's pretty
Nobody.
open. Who would you,
can't.
put?
Yeah, Waluigi's open, but
Yeah.
you can't beat Danny DeVito.
You can't. He looks like him.
Yeah.
It's horrible to say, but he does. The older he gets, the more he looks like Wario. Just put a hat on him with a W on it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looks just like him. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's jump to our
I
verdict.
actually wouldn't be surprised if Charlie Day literally walks around recording him.
Yeah.
and doesn't tell him, and then he's just
use this
He
dialogue.
just uses
Use it.
dialogue from Always Sunny in Philadelphia when
You
he's
could.
walking around set and everything.
You could.
Just record him, and it would be literally like he would be like, record him for a couple of days.
Right,
That's all you
right.
need. That's all you need. And then they
Work the story around him.
just talk to him about things. Just talk to him about these specific plot points.
Yeah. What would you do? Let's say, like, if a plumber just like got in your way.
Yeah.
What would you say? I bet you. And Danny DeVito would just be like, "This sounds like it's always sunny conversation." I'm just gonna talk
I'll
about
just
it.
go with it. I'll go with it.
Oh my goodness! All right. Verdict. What do you think, man? What would you give? We gave the first one perfections, and if we didn't, we were wrong because it was a perfection.
It deserved a perfection.
What would you give this video game wise and then personal wise?
All right. Well, actually, Great.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a little tough. A little tough.
I'm giving both, and I'd buy that.
Fair.
Both, and I buy that.
That is fair. That is a
exactly
solid
where
answer.
it comes in for me.
And when I asked you,
Yeah.
I was like, all I was thinking is, what's the step below perfection? Like, what did they call it? I'm so glad you remembered.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's both, and I buy that.
I'd buy that because 9 is what it is. It's better than that.
It's better than it is what it
enjoy
is.
I will watch it again.
We're really pushing some hard things here, like in terms of like
a little bit of nitpicks.
Being a little bit
nitpicky.
I don't know if we're being nitpicky. I don't believe that it's
story
nitpicky
did
because
suffer
I
a
do
bit.
believe it is real and it has an impact.
Yeah, it did.
But I
suffer.
still believe the movie is very good. It's very well done. It is a very fun movie.
Yeah.
And so, like, for all those reasons, it is an I buy that.
Yeah.
But it isn't a perfection. It isn't as good as the first one.
Yeah.
For all the reasons that we did say, that the fan service takes away from the central storyline.
Yes.
And it's not as cohesive. It is more chaotic.
Yes.
And because of that, it is distracting
Yeah.
at different times. And I think, like you said, jarring.
Yeah.
And so I buy that, I believe, is the fair assessment for both.
Yeah, the video game rating, I might be convinced to bring it to a perfection just because there's really nothing they did wrong, like according to source, other than the Rosalina change. Like it was all very accurate. But again, even though it was accurate, the cohesiveness didn't work, and they give some of the words. Like, I feel like I can't. Perfection is that's rarefied air.
Right.
I can't give it.
Nope.
It has to be an I'd buy that.
No, I agree. I agree.
Would you buy it? Would you give it a perfection? Let us know in the comments down below. And next week or next episode, we're gonna be talking about the Super Mario Brothers movie, 1993. So if you're really looking for a perfection, tune into that episode.
Keep looking.
Keep looking for like another week or so when that episode comes out. Because I mean, just. Don't even watch the episode. Just take it on our word. That movie is a perfection.
What did you just say? It's rare air.
Rarefied air, man. And I will say that 93 breathes that air and vomits it back up. We'll see you guys next time on Legion Comic Correction.